tonight, the man at the center of a controversial video is claiming police brutality and racism. We were first to show you the video last night. Bartow police trying to make an arrest. As News Channel 8's Corey Davis explains, this video continues to spark heated debate online.
The video is spreading quickly with strong opinions on both sides. For the first time, the man seen on the ground with police is speaking for himself.
They done tased him, they choke him.
An intense encounter with Bartow police at a home on Magnolia Street. The screams of outrage from neighbors as the canine officer bit down. A day later, the man on the ground, now barely able to walk, speaking with us shortly after getting out of jail.
An injury on the back side of my leg, right here. It's 2 holes, and then on my shoulder, there's an injury.
What is this from?
All dog bites.
Marquise Wright was sitting on his porch when officers showed up. The 21-year-old asked police to stay on the other side of the fence and says it all went downhill from there.
They just asked for my information, and that's it.
Police tell us Wright wouldn't give that information. Officers were there to arrest his brother on a warrant, but tell us Wright matched the description. Wright tells us police abused their power.
I had no record at all.
And treated him differently because of his race.
Officers say you were resisting, and that's why they ended up using the dog. They say you were kicking towards them, and they used the dog.
I don't know anything about any resisting of no arrests, but they took it too far.
Police are investigating whether those officers were wrong.
With the video that I saw and the preliminary investigation that we have, I don't have any reason to suspect that they were way out of policy or out of policy at all.
Wright was charged with resisting arrest with and without violence. He says the K-9 wasn't needed, and now he plans to sue the police department. In Bartow, Corey Davis, News Channel 8.
Video: cops force K-9 to maul innocent man after asking them to stay out of his yard. Disturbing video shows Florida cops unleash a K-9 on an innocent man after he allegedly asked them to stay on the other side of his fence. By Matt Agarist, July 5, 2017. Bartow, Florida Marquis Wright, 21, will likely be getting a hefty check at the expense of Bartow taxpayers in the near future as the taxpayers are held accountable for the horrific actions of the Bartow Police Department. For asking police to stay out on the other side of his fence, Wright was attacked, tasered, mauled by a K-9, and kidnapped. When police came to his home on Monday, Wright had done nothing wrong, committed no crime, and had harmed no one. However, the fact that Wright was entirely innocent did not prevent his attack and subsequent arrest. According to Wright, when police showed up at his home Monday, he simply asked them to stay on the other side of his fence on his own private property. The cops, however, apparently did not listen, and things escalated from there, according to Wright. "They just asked for my information and that's it," Wright said as he described how quickly police attacked him. Luckily for Wright, the violent attack and arrest were caught on a cell phone video. It catches the K-9 attack and the screams of neighbors who look on in horror. Advertisement. Police had come to his house that day to serve a warrant to Wright's brother. Naturally, the Bartow Police Department is claiming they did nothing wrong because wait for it, Wright fit the description. After claiming Wright looked like their man, police then claimed the right to use deadly force against him. While the video does not capture the beginning of the attack, police claimed Wright resisted the egregious arrest and so they unleashed the K-9. Read more. Video: officer fires tear gas canister directly into inmate's chest, stays on the job in same unit. "I don't know anything about any resisting arrest. They took it too far," Wright said. Before police unleashed the K-9, however, Wright was tasered twice. As the Free Thought Project has reported multiple times, police officers often employ extremely painful tactics as they yell at suspects to stop resisting. The resisting is often little more than the subject writhing in pain or attempting to defend themselves from the attack. As WFLA reports, Deputy Chief Brian Dorman said Wright was resisting and that's why they used the dog. He said Wright was kicking toward officers. While the police department claims they are investigating the use of force employed by their officers, the chief is already noting how he sees nothing out of the ordinary in the video. With the video that I saw and with the preliminary investigation that we have, I don't have any reason to suspect that they were way out of policy or out of policy at all, Dorman said. Wright, who is now planning on suing the department, was arrested after the canine mauled him. As per standard procedure, the officers, who attacked the innocent man, justified this attack by charging Wright with wait for it resisting arrest. How, exactly, an innocent person, who was not under arrest, can be charged with resisting that arrest, remains a mystery despite how it is used as a tactic over and over again. Unfortunately, for the police, they were unable to employ their usual tactics and shame Wright in the media after the canine attack because, prior to these officers coming to his home, attacking, and arresting him, Wright's never been in any trouble with the law. Read more, school cop punches 16-year-old student in the face for not having a hall pass. I had no record. No record at all, Wright said. After his arrest, Wright was treated at a local hospital. He now walks with a cane due to the torn flesh in his right leg. We encourage Wright to challenge his charges and attempt to hold the officers who did this to him accountable. However, if history is any indicator, the only people to normally be held accountable for attacking, mauling, and kidnapping an innocent man will be the taxpayers.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea, too, that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.